Premier League team of the season. The debate that causes lots of fucking arguments down the pub after a few pints and someone gets nutted. So, without further ado, let's go into it. Now, every season, at least 6 or 7 players just pick themselves. And then the remaining 3 or 4 players, everyone has their own opinion about. Everyone fucking argues about it. Someone will put this guy and he'll be told that he has no footballing knowledge. Someone else will put this guy and they'll be told, what the fuck are you doing? So, let's go. Now, in goal, it was between 3 clear candidates. David Raya, of course, is the Golden Glove Man. The Golden Glove Man, does that mean shit these days? I don't even know. But the Golden Glove Man was 16 clean sheets for Arsenal. But he's playing in a back 4 that's absolutely been rock solid this season. They haven't had many injuries. So I'm not going to go David Raya. I'm going to go for, and this pains me to fucking say it, but I'm going to go for Jordan Pickford. I've given him a lot of shit in my time, and I will continue to as he fucks up for England at the Euros. Take my word on that. But 13 clean sheets. Everton have only conceded more goals this season than Liverpool, City and Arsenal. That is crazy considering where they are in the league. I know they've dropped 10 points, but considering where they are in the league, I think Pickford's actually been really good this season. The other candidate was, of course, Emi Martinez. I think he's been pivotal for Villa this season, and he's just such a big character. He always sticks out in the matches, whether Villa are playing good. I think he's right up there with the top goalkeepers in the Premier League. Someone like Alisson, of course, great goalkeeper, but he's been injured for quite a bit this season. So my goalkeeper is going to be Jordan Pickford. Now I'm going for a 3-5-2 because I don't think there's been an outstanding candidate for left back this season. I think actually everyone's had kind of problems at left back. So my 3 centre back, and I know you're going to pick 2 of them already: Saliba, Gabriel, and Virgil van Dijk. Without Van Dijk, Liverpool do not finish third this season. They've had inconsistency in their injuries all throughout the season, and Van Dijk has constantly, time and time again, stood head and shoulders above everyone, has brought calm to the team, has brought structure, and if it wasn't for him, I would say Liverpool wouldn't even be challenging for that title, obviously until a few weeks ago. And Saliba and Gabriel have just been absolutely fucking solid all the season. There's obviously the conversation about what would Arsenal have done if Saliba remained fit last season, and I think it's quite clear to show. Would they have run City as close as they have this season? I don't know. No one can tell. But I just think you look at Saliba and Gabriel as a partnership, and a few more years of this, and we are talking about them in the same realm as Vidic and Ferdinand, as Terry and Carvalho. Midfield. My centre mids, my holding mids, or whatever you want to call them, 8, number 6, whatever the fuck it is, Rodri and Rice write themselves into the team without no explanation. Rice came with a huge price tag, huge responsibility, huge pressure, and he has stepped up to it like anything. Rodri, again, just super fucking consistent. I still think he's just so underrated at the same time as being rated, if that even makes sense, because he is so rated. Everyone knows how good he is. Everyone knows how good he is at playing the ball. Everyone knows how good he is at controlling the game. Everyone knows how good he is at winning back the ball. But I think he's underrated in terms of he's not even been nominated for the Player of the Year this season. And without him, Man City have 100% struggled. Going to go for 3 attacking mids. Now, again, I think 2 of them really pit themselves. I'm going to go for Cole Palmer on the right. And I'm going to go for Phil Foden on the left. Phil Foden's got 17 goals this season, and has by far and away, because of KDB's injury, been Manchester City's best player, and I'd say arguably the best player in the Premier League, toe-to-toe with Cole Palmer, because I would just tip Cole Palmer because of the fact that he's playing in a pretty average Chelsea team. Up till the last few weeks, they've been pretty average the whole season. Consider that in the final of the Champions League last year, he started on the bench, and now he's been a literal non-dropper in Pep's side. On the right, Cole Palmer. What a fucking season this guy's having. It's actually quite scary to think if Chelsea were clicking, what kind of damage Cole Palmer would have done, because he's got 22 goals and 10 assists in a Chelsea team that's been absolute piss poor till the last 2 or 3 months. Now, the difficult position I found was this attacking mid, the centre attacking mid, whatever you want to call it. Because I don't think you can have a team of the season and leave Martin Odegaard out. I think he's been pivotal for everything that Arsenal have done good this season. Him along with Rice, and obviously there's a select bunch of other players. You've got Saka, you've got Martinelli, you've got even Jorginho, Havertz, good players around him. But I still think Odegaard is the ticking, he's the cog in that Arsenal machine. And when Arsenal are playing good, a lot of good things come through Martin Odegaard. Which leads me to my strikers nicely. Now, the reason why I went 2 up front, because I was tempted to go for 4-3-3 and play the obvious, the top goal scorer through the middle. But again, I don't think you can have a team of the season this year with what Villa have done without having Ollie Watkins in. I think Ollie Watkins has been fucking absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing this season. 32 goal contributions, 13 assists, 19 goals. And just his general overall play for Villa, he seems to be able to do anything that is asked of him. If they want him to hold up the ball, he can. If they want him to run behind the defence, he can. Assist, link-up play. Ollie Watkins this season has really, truly shown every aspect of a top striker. And, you know, there's a debate of whether he should be in the England squad for the Euros. I don't see how you cannot include a player like Watkins after the season that he's had. Even if technically you don't think he should be in the team, riding that momentum and coming into a major championships with this kind of season behind you, you can do probably above and beyond what your skill set might actually allow you to do. Which then leads me on to obviously his striking partner, which is going to be Haaland. I don't think Haaland's been that fantastic this season, and he's still banged in 27 goals. There's a lot of big matches, including in the Champions League, where Haaland's been wanting, he's gone vanishing, and it seems to me, and a lot of other people, especially fucking Roy Keane, that if Haaland doesn't score goals, he doesn't bring anything else to your team. He's not a fantastic hold-up player, he's not a fantastic link-up player, but I think his goals are enough. And in this Man City team, they don't need Haaland to be that Harry Kane. They don't need Haaland to be that Watkins, because they can score and they can make chances and they can, you know, play beautiful football with Haaland just hanging around the box. And 27 goals, you can, again, goes back to the same thing. You cannot have a team of the season without having above and far and beyond the top goal scorer being in the team. So that's my team, guys. Pickford in goal. My 3 centre-backs, Saliba, Van Dijk and Gabriel. 2 holding midfielders, Rodri and Rice, allowing the 3 attacking players to just wreak absolute havoc in Palmer, Foden and Odegaard. And then up front, Watkins and Haaland. Haaland can just stick around that 6-yard box. Watkins can run around like a headless chicken and provide him some assists. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and set yourself up for that little bell end thing in the corner of the notifications. I'll be releasing a lot more footage as the Euros draws near. Let me know in the comments if you agree. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm a dick. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm chatting absolute fucking bullshit. Thanks, guys.